We've just come inside from feeding sheep. I've dealt with the bloated sheep. Ovenmit's cozy next to the Aga. And yeah, it is the morning. I've got my book that I'm reading at the moment. And the bold boy is right there at the door. But I am going to sit and read. Yes, it's a weekday. It's a Friday. Yeah, hello. And they're all anticipating me sitting down and reading. It's only, what is it? Just before 10 in the morning. So I've done all my morning jobs plus a little bit more. Isn't that right? I'm taking it easy because I had a real shit night last night. Well, the past 2 nights, in fairness. See, my tropical illness sometimes shows itself. See, I didn't even brush my hair this morning. I look like I've been pulled through a bush backwards. But I probably was this morning when I was dealing with that, just in the last 2 hours. But I look that way because the clock is up on the window. There's the clock right there. Well, let's see, how do I do this? There's the clock. Anyway, so my tropical illness is a pain in the arse. And so you can wake up in the middle of the night and be absolutely miserable. But I've done my morning jobs. And I tend not to have any days off anyway. But I generally feel after I've had a miserable night is just seriously manky. And really, really weak and shook. So I have a client coming in in about 3 to 4 hours. I'm selling them a lamb. But I've got to, would you stop? Lorca keeps licking my hand that I'm doing this filming with. And so does Brindle. We're all wet, having just come inside. So I'm going to take it easy for a few hours because then I have to switch on again and look after, bring the rams in and look after the client, and they get to choose one of the 4 ram lambs that I have. And so I'll sell it to them. So that's why I'm going to sit here and take it easy. So I'm not completely weak and exhausted by the time the clients come. So that's generally how my life is. The dogs are drinking the water right there. You can see the water behind me. So that's generally, my life. All those who know me know that I have this tropical illness. And it's from when I worked for the wildlife charity out in Southeast Asia. And I was collecting and collating veterinary medicine and animal husbandry for rare and exotic species of animals. And it was all kinds of animals. There was reptiles, Komodo dragons, different kinds of antelopes, elephants, primates, even a beluga whale. We had to drain the tank in one of the wildlife parks I was at, and the beluga whale had to be looked after, climbing down into that tank with the beluga whale, poor thing. And so I picked up my tropical illness out there and I was living in London at the time, and I was put into the Royal Free Tropical Diseases Hospital in North London for a week or so. And as a result, I was bedridden for 3 years. So, and slowly with a healthy diet, lots of care, a really fantastic family, and then learning to live with it and know when the signs are there and when to say, stop, okay, I've got to stop and take it easy. So that's, so I'm going to be taking it easy today, except for when the client comes and except when I have to do the evening feed rounds. Isn't that right? Yes. Oh, you're such a pup. And Java's protecting me now. He's going to start growling and telling Lorca to leave me alone. You coming up, Maya? Come on. Yeah. So I'm going to be cozy next to the Aga, reading a good book for the next few hours, and probably having a cup of coffee, mug of coffee. So that's what my life is going to be for a good part of the day. taking it easy, reading, and just allowing my body to recover. Look at this dog. He just needs attention. He is such a puppy. You are such a puppy. You are such a puppy. How do I get rest with so many dogs? Well, these are my rams. He's the one I'm keeping for breeding. But this one's for sale, that one's for sale, that one's for sale, and that one's for sale. And I'm keeping that one and that one. Those are the 2 adult ones. The rest of these are ram lambs. So the buyer is looking for a ram lamb, one of these 4. I think he's going to go for that one or that one, because this one's long and rangy. This is more classic Zwartbles shape, but he's a commercial breeder of commercial meat sheep. So he's trying to breed replacement ewes that are more milky to his commercial meat flock. So I would say he wants, see how long this one's in the back and how much shorter that one is and this one is. So I think it's going to be between that one and that one. And I'd probably bet it's going to be that one right there. This one has white bits around its eyes. But I think it's going to be that one up against the wall. That boy right there that he's going to go for. So we'll see what he says and which one he wants. But it's going to be one of those 4 there. This one's too small. It's a late ram lamb. I've got another buyer coming Saturday to buy a ram lamb as well. So he's probably going to go for the more traditional Zwartbles shape, which is that one. Long, lean, pear-shaped body. Whereas these 2 are more like what a commercial flock breeder will want. And I think that fella is the one he's going to go for. Well, these are the tracks of the Jeep and the trailer. Picked up the ram, and it was exactly the one I said. I knew his taste. He's bought rams off me before for his commercial flock. So here, I'll show you. It's now pouring rain. Here are the boys, and there's one less. And he took, the choice was that one and the one he took. That was the one with the white around the eyes, and he took the darker one. So I was spot on. That was not your son. It was your son that went to the new commercial flock, just so you know. Okay, lads, time for you to go out. Let's see if I can undo this. There we go. Okay, lads, out you go. Come on. Go on. Go on. There they go. I've got to go open that top gate to keep the 2 boys, alpaca boys, back. So, oh, uh-oh, got to close this gate now. Go on, boys. Go on. Go on. Okay, it's really raining. I better stop filming. My phone is going to get so wet that it won't be fun drying it up on the Aga. Hey, mister. Maybe I'll just film up to here, see if these boys are going to now want to jump on me. Because I've taken one of their lads away. Hey, mister. There you go. Okay, lads. I'll see you later for your supper. You think you're being fed now? It's way too early. It's only about 2 o'clock. It's too early for your supper. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. You're being rude to me. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Nope. You're not getting any food. Nope. See you later. I'm going back to my book next to the Aga and out of this miserable rain. This rain has reminded me I haven't watered my cuttings. So I've got to come here and water my cuttings. I propagate, do loads of propagations. So these are my babies. These are my more recent babies. These are from some salvias, some euphorbia. This is a rose, and that's a houseplant. So I need to give them a bit of a water. Just to keep the moisture going. This one looks like it's pretty dead, but you never know. One of them is taken. Those have taken. These, all these are Amistad cuttings that all this group that I took a while ago. And then the other ones, I only got one, bought one Amistad, and the others are all from cuttings. So, and the geraniums, I love doing cuttings. So here's 2 bunches of cuttings are happening. One there in a glass of water and one there. So always propagating. Anyway, it is looking beautiful in here. Oh, I've got to water my fern too. Oh no, I think I watered it already. I just forgot to do my cuttings. Okay, back to reading my wonderful murder mystery.